Well, hi there, and welcome back to another edition of Beyond the Game. I'm Dave Lavelle. Well, I don't have to tell you, college athletics has changed so much as it now resembles more of a business than amateur athletics. It's all due to student athletes who are able to earn more money and basically transfer due to the transfer portal. Well, George Mason University is doing its part to help its student athletes handle their newfound wealth, if you will. The Patriots have formed a new partnership with Northwest Federal Credit Union. One by one, they sign. George Mason University basketball players put pen to paper at Northwest Federal Credit Union during the inaugural basketball signing day.
Let's go.
In return, Northwest Federal opens bank accounts for the athletes. The first step in a new partnership, Athletics Director Marvin Lewis says, gives the athletes a financial education.
We believe in holistic development of our student athletes. We want to provide an ecosystem of support where they can be successful. And partnerships with Northwest Federal Credit Union start that. Whether it's financial education, to them signing up to have bank accounts, that's huge. Knowing the dollars that they're receiving now, we want to make sure that this isn't the peak of their existence, but this is the launching pad. And by having partnerships like Northwest Federal Credit Union, they're contributing to and fueling these student athletes for the future.
Both men's and women's coaches believe that's important, especially in these days of name, image, and likeness and revenue sharing.
Because I think the landscape would suggest that, oh, you just give these kids money. And that's not what happens here. We give them experience. We teach them about money. And a lot of people will say, oh, well, what do they do? Well, you got to be able to put that money somewhere and make that money work for you. And so Northwest Federal Credit Union gives us an opportunity to be competitive and relevant in this new landscape.
Honestly, is the most talented team we've brought in. We don't go into the market without that type of support. And having partnerships like the one we have now with Northwest Federal Credit Union, it's important. This landscape is, to say the least, it's been frustrating, but it's also, for me as a young coach, I appreciate the work in it. Educating these guys, the financial literacy part of these guys is kind of understanding the blessing that they're walking into. We hear some of these pitfall stories about not even college players, but professional athletes all the time. And for these guys to be able to have those conversations at 19, 20 years old via these type of relationships, I think it's important. And these guys have no idea the type of setup that they have. So, again.
Northwest Federal becomes the first business to partner with the university under its new Starting Five initiative. Lewis says the platform connects organizations committed to building a stronger connection between student athletes, businesses, and communities to truly create Nova's team.
5 or 6 months ago, we started thinking about how we could engage the business community differently. And knowing that, the strength of Mason, or one of the strengths, is Northern Virginia and the business community, the power that Northern Virginia brings to the Commonwealth and also to the DMV. And so we started thinking about what's a concept to bring the business community in. And knowing that basketball is our most visible program, both men and women's basketball, we thought about recruiting. And for these two, you got to have a good starting five. The folks that you can rely on, the folks that are going to make plays for you, the folks that are also going to help you recruit other players and get people excited. And so when we thought about the starting five concept, we said, well, where should we start? And we wanted to start with Northwest Federal Credit Union. And again, these coaches understand Northwest Federal Credit Union is our first recruit. They're the first to say yes. They're the first to commit to us. And I believe the sky's the limit for what is possible with this partnership. But think about it, for those that have been in the Mason community, we haven't had an event like this. These kids got to sign up for bank accounts, which we haven't done in the past. And so, again, the sky's the limit for this partnership. And I'm looking to not only build a starting five, but we're trying to grow into Northern Virginia so we can truly be Nova's team. whether someone went to Mason or not, if they live in the region or you have a business in the region, we want you to support your hometown team. And Northwest Federal Credit Union was the first to say yes.
And we should also point out Howard University offers a similar financial education program to its student athletes. Well, you heard athletics director Marvin Lewis talk a little bit about George Mason's new partnership, and he'll discuss it further as to what prompted the need to do it. You're watching Beyond the Game. And welcome back to Beyond the Game, as this edition focuses on providing financial education to student athletes as they make more money off NIL and revenue sharing. Well, George Mason University does that through a new partnership with Northwest Federal Credit Union. Athletics Director Marvin Lewis further explains why this pays off for his student athletes.
We came up with the concept of starting five. We believe and want to position ourselves as Northern Virginia's team, or Nova's team. And so we thought about how we could engage the business community in a unique and creative way. And so the starting five concept all stems from having not just sponsors, but community partners that we can leverage for visibility, community engagement, obviously resources for our student athletes, education, and even career development. And so Northwest Federal Credit Union was the first to say yes to being a starting five member.
How does this benefit your student athletes?
Well, specifically for our men and women's basketball players, they're receiving more NIL and revenue share dollars than ever. And we wanted to make sure that they had support behind them to manage those resources. And Northwest Federal Credit Union not only provides a bank account, but also has provided financial education so that the dollars that these kids receive can be used for good and can help, not plateau, but launch them into the future.
How critical is that, especially in these days of NIL and revenue sharing?
Well, it's critical, and we're grounded in education, and there's a lot of alignment with Northwest Federal Credit Union in the fact that we want to make sure these kids are educated and they have the tools to be great. And in this landscape, it's become very transactional, the relationships with student athletes. But knowing that you have the support of a company like Northwest Federal Credit Union, it bolsters their experience and prepares them for the future.
Is this partnership with Northwest Federal just for basketball players?
It's available for all 500 student athletes, and we're looking to be the point of the spear so that Northwest Federal Credit Union can provide support for all students at Mason.
How has George Mason changed its approach to recruiting student athletes, especially during these new times for all athletic departments around the country?
Well, we believe that people are our greatest asset. Culture is our differentiator. And in the space of NIL, transfer portal, and revenue share, we want to be competitive in those spaces, but our differentiator is Northern Virginia, our academics, and the culture that we're building. And we believe that that's going to take us to the next level. And you have guys like Barack Okoji, who started here, went to another institution and realized how great Mason is, and now he's back. And so those are the stories that we want told, because Mason is a special place, and we want more people to understand that. We want to position ourselves as Northern Virginia's team, or Nova's team. So whether you're a business in the community, or you're a family or a member of this Northern Virginia community, we want you to support your hometown team. We're doing great things academically, we're doing great things competitively, and we want to have a true impact on this region, and we need everybody's support.
Well, you've heard from one side of this new partnership. Northwest Federal Credit Union will tell you why it decided to play ball with George Mason University. You're watching Beyond the Game. Welcome back to Beyond the Game. Northwest Federal Credit Union is the first member to join the Starting Five initiative at George Mason University. The program gives student athletes an opportunity to learn about finances in these days of revenue sharing and NIL. Company CEO Jeff Bentley explains why Northwest Federal joined the team.
So Northwest, as I was talking earlier in my earlier comments, we're all about the community. And so when this NIL, the name, image, and likeness started happening, and you hear all these stories with these really young adults having all this enormous amounts of money, we thought this is really somewhere where we could intervene and be engaged with the younger group, and maybe with their influence help other college students. And they're the big school on the DMV. We like to think we're Nova's team too, so it was just a natural partnership. And I had a great meeting with Marvin and Coach Skin, and a couple of years later, here we are.
What does Northwest Federal offer the student athletes under this arrangement?
So we do all kind of financial education. We have a asset wealth management. We got about $2 billion assets under management. And so if you want to talk investing from a very 101 level all the way up to a very advanced curriculum, we can help the students do that as well. We also are just 101 checking. You know, what is the difference between a bank and a credit union? Why would you want to bank with a credit union instead of a bank? And what products and services would you value? Can we help with a student loan? Can we get you a credit card to start establishing your credit? So there's a lot of opportunities for young people to have a mentor, if you will, to help them in the financial landscape.
Your thoughts on this program becoming available to non-student athletes?
Yeah, well, if you think about it, we want to help everybody. So, you know, in general, credit unions are really more about the underserved. Unlike a bank that'll try to just bank commercial customers that can maximize their profit, because we don't focus on profit, we can really focus on the underserved and help people. And so we think the students, athletes, will have a lot of influence over the rest of the other students. So if we can get them in a good spot and have them start promoting what we've been able to do for them, then they can help the other students say, hey, have you talked to these guys? They really can help you out. And maybe at some point, if we get that interaction going, we can get to the alumni, which is really would be explosive. You know, and we maybe do something on campus with a naming rights or a credit card or all of the above.
Northwest Federal is the first member of the university's new Starting Five initiative. What would you tell other businesses as to why they should join this team?
If you're selling any product or you're trying to help any group, you got to look at the younger demographic, because that is your future. And if you can find a younger demographic with the right kind of character and culture and get in early and then ride the wave of winning and explosive opportunity that this is going to create for whatever business you're in, you're kind of foolish not to. It's a no-brainer.
I've asked you everything I wanted to ask you about this. Is there something I didn't you would like to add?
Well, I will just tell you that not only do we focus on college kids, but we go all the way down to the elementary school. And we take kids in middle school that their parents maybe never even graduated high school, but we put them on a bus and we take them to a college campus and we say, this could be you, but you got to start working hard now. You got to focus on your grades. And we think, and we see it, we're changing lives by empowering these kids to think bigger, that you can do this.
So you've heard from Northwest Federal Credit Union, George Mason University Athletics, and also all of that. But there's still one group that you have yet to hear from in all of this, and that's the Patriot student athletes. And they're going to share their thoughts on why all of this is paying off for them. You're watching Beyond the Game. Welcome back to Beyond the Game. College student athletes are making way more money these days thanks to revenue sharing, and NIL. George Mason University and Northwest Federal Credit Union have teamed up to give student athletes a financial education so they don't waste all their money. Basketball players share their thoughts on how this partnership is helping them.
I think it's been good. I think that the things that they're doing for us, like for example, bringing all these people here today, it means a lot to us, a lot to our program. And we just had a meeting with the credit union about how we can get our credit score up. They were teaching us how we get our credit, how we can build credit, how we can invest, how can we open a certain accounts from what we need. And I think we've already had a couple guys sign up for it, so it's already like, it's insane. It's really important. I mean, these guys are soaking up things like a sponge. So
it's an amazing partnership. The opportunity they gave us to be able to bring ourselves out is amazing, and it's a nice opportunity. I learned that they give us a lot of opportunities. The decision, the time, and the amount of effort they put into collegiate student athletes is amazing.
How important was it to open that savings account?
It's big. I mean, it means a lot, especially for guys that are new to all this stuff, like new to opening an account. Some guys, especially the freshmen, we have I think we have 5, 6 freshmen on our team. They have no idea what they're doing. I mean, I know when I was a freshman, I had a bank account, but I didn't know how to invest, or I didn't know how to save. I didn't know how to do all these things. But the group and the resources that we have, they're giving us them, like for free. We don't got to do anything. And these guys are high-level people. Like I can't say enough about them. I think it's important. I mean, they sat us down, they talked us through it. It was easier for some of the foreign guys. That's a little different because we don't have social security numbers. But there's ways I feel like I'm doing an ad, but hey, this is high-level stuff. For the international guys, it was a process. It was a little different because we didn't have our social security numbers, but there was a different way for us to go about it because we have our own foreign tax numbers or whatever those may be for different countries. I'm Canadian, so we have a social insurance number. For France, I have no idea what it is, but there was workarounds, so it's not just for Americans. This can be for anybody that's aspiring to be an athlete, a college athlete.
What's something you've learned about finances you did not know until this program?
I think the most surprising thing so far that I've learned is that a credit union is different from a bank. I think that before I was thinking it's the same thing, or at least this credit union, because this credit union isn't trying to make money. And not like most banks. I'm not going to say banks are stingy, but banks are banks. You know, we invest our money with them, and they choose to do what they want with our money. But this credit union is fair play. Like you open an account, you get a certain amount of money, and then you don't have to pay it back, nothing. And then especially for student athletes like us, it's important, especially if we're getting groceries or you're doing rent, etc., things like that. I think it's important, especially when you're trying to build a life for yourself and your family. Eventually, not now, but in the future when I have kids, I feel like certain things that I've learned here and I will continue to learn has set me up for a financial success, especially not just with my account, but I can share with my family, my grandparents, my sisters, my brothers, etc. I think it's important, not just for me. Obviously, I'm married, so it's important for me and my family and that's my future I'm trying to build, but it's important for our athletes as well, women's and men alike, because they don't have the right guidance. You know, I'm sure 30 years ago, there was no NIL. There was no people trying to teach us how to invest. There was no people trying to teach us. There wasn't money being thrown around. So being able to have the resources to step in and to make our future easier or even better, it's important for not just myself, but for everybody aspiring to become an athlete in the college level.
How important is that, especially now with NIL and revenue sharing?
I mean, it's very important for the companies and brands to see us and to acknowledge us. It's very nice. So for them to look into naming and branding collegiate student athletes is amazing. So, I mean, there's upcoming collegiate students that are, I hope, wanting to play basketball or a different sport, football, could be baseball, soccer, and I think it gives the student athletes a great opportunity, not just basketball, but overall, to see that NIL side of things. So,
how has this program made you a bit more business savvy?
Just being more critique and interested in what they're providing to us is what you look forward to when another partnership wants to, or another business wants to partner with you.
Your thoughts on this program becoming available to non-student athletes?
I think it's a great opportunity. It's lovely for the non-student athletes at Mason. It gives them a huge opportunity to expand what they know and a new field on what they're getting to know. So Navy Federal Credit Union would be a great start for non-collegiate athletes.
And as we mentioned earlier, this partnership is currently available to all student athletes, but the university plans to make it available to all of its students and potentially alumni as well. Well, that is it for this edition of Beyond the Game. Log on to the DC News Now YouTube page for more programs like this. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.